Hi Angel, thank you for booking with me. So I had already laid out the cards, and the deck that I'm using is the Lover's Path, and I tend to use the, what is this, the Deviant Tarot for clarification. Now, what I pulled for you is King of Arrows, Two of Coins, Innocence, Ace of Coins, and Eight of Cups. So what I'm feeling from this is that you're trying to find your mental clarity right now. I'm feeling like the relationship kind of really took a toll on your mind, or maybe even your confidence, and you're just trying to get back to where you were before it even started. I'm feeling like you're trying to balance that that work and home life. So relationships are kind of taking a back seat right now. I'm also seeing that you will embark on like more of a financial stability journey. Like it's gonna be more important right now. I feel like stabilizing yourself is more important than the actual relationship. And actually, I feel like your relationships are going to kind of take a back seat for a while. I see the Eight of Cups here, which means that you're trying to move past the relationship, trying to move away from her, or just trying to keep her at a distance. Even though I feel like you might hear more from her, I'm feeling that she's very, very over emotional right now, and she might try to reach out to you again. But you're trying to get over this. Like you want to get over this. Like you feel like maybe this was just a stepping stone in the direction that you're supposed to go. And it feels like that's very much, it's right. Like this just feels like one relationship that you have to go through before you find another one. And what did I say about building? So the Two of Swords is you kind of building more of a sense of self. More of a sense of what you have to offer somebody else and what you want from somebody else. Because I feel like this relationship, the previous one, was based more on feelings and more on what she wanted than really what you wanted and what you were looking for and what type of values you wanted for you. I think I mentioned it, that I feel like she just wasn't maybe at a mental emotional level that you were, and that's why you took this really hard. But she feels like she took it hard. I don't want to like dismiss your feelings, but it feels like she's I don't want to say she's blaming herself, but she's kind of victimizing herself in some sort of way. Like, oh, maybe it wasn't me, definitely was him, type of way. And it feels like you do take on most of the load emotionally when it comes to relationships. And I feel like you're trying to get away from that. You're really trying to find more value within yourself, and trying to find more value within partners, rather than just have it be feelings right now. I feel like this is very, I don't know if you're a Virgo, but this feels very earth sign, very like you want to be stable and you want to just have somebody that's like you, rather than just take anybody for their feelings. And that's very much how it feels right now. So let's see what's going on with your career and your work life. I'm probably gonna put like a, ooh, okay, yeah, this is going back to what I was saying. This is about you finding that stability. I feel like some of your work is going to take a setback. I don't know if this is more of your work life. Maybe this could be your school life as well. Ooh, girl. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have to make a decision on where you want to go, depending on your career, work life. But I'm definitely seeing that you're going to have to make a decision. So I'm seeing some setbacks in regards to your career and work life. I'm feeling like I'm going to pull some more cards because I want to see where the setbacks. I normally pull clarifiers if I want to see where the setbacks are. What? Sorry if I don't understand. I'm like, what? Ooh, those babies flew. Jesus. So I have here the Nine of Wands. Okay, so this setback is more of where you want to take things. This is very much like I was saying. Wow, it's like kind of like tied the reading together, but It feels like very much like you had certain setbacks when it comes to your career and work, and you're trying to see where you want to take this. You're not on stable ground yet. You have the 10 of coins reversed, but you want to be. You definitely want to be. And you're seeing where you can make the changes in your life to get to where you want to go. I do see you reevaluating your education or reevaluating your job, because you want more from life, definitely more from your career and work. And I do see you trying to make a decision. Middle card energy. So the decision decides where you want to go. Is this going to be a quick made decision? I don't feel like it is. I feel like this is going to take some time for you to reevaluate, just because the Queen of Wands is reversed here. I feel like you need to be careful not to make any impulsive decisions, because when she's here, these decisions can be impulsive. These decisions could be made of more emotion, and I feel like sometimes you can make decisions out of what's going to give you the best financial gain, when you really need to be making the decisions of what's going to fulfill you and give you that financial gain. And that's where the Prince of Arrows is here. This is you trying to find that mental clarity to see where your best interest is going to lie. And I definitely feel like this is also school related. If you're going to school, I feel like you're going to have to choose between two paths, or two majors that you really want to be in, and one is more geared towards money and the other one is more geared towards your passion. So just make sure that you choose what's geared more towards your passion, or what you feel is going to be right for you, because I feel like if you choose more towards what's going to make you more money, in the long run you're just going to be unhappy with the curriculum, because it was chosen more as a, this is going to make me more money, then this is what I'm really interested in, this is what's going to make me happy. Though I do feel like your parents have some sort of play in this. You obviously have the final say, but your parents do feel like they have some sort of say in this. Like, I don't know if they're paying for your college, or they're just influencing you to go to a certain path that best fits who they want or what they see you doing. So just make sure that ultimately the decision is up to you and not them. Oh, Lord. Okay, now let's see what those finances. Sorry, I just moved. Okay. I feel like shuffling is like the most awkward part of everything. It's just quiet. Ooh, okay. Sir. Okay, so I'm seeing you as a provider, or you want to be in this provider role for you and for your family. But I'm also seeing you do something unconventional when it comes to money. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm seeing that you want to be this provider for your family. This feels very this feels very like you want to give more towards to your family, but you want to make sure that you're stable. And I do see you seeing or making some money unconventional way. This could be through something you like to do, or through some outsourcing, but I definitely see you making money in a non-traditional way, or following a non-traditional path, especially if it comes to investments, or if you're trying to look into investments, though I don't think you will just yet. I feel like this is more 2 years down the line. I'm seeing this in 2 years. Please come back to this video. I do see you having to make choices when it comes to your finances. I'm seeing more of like a where you think you should invest your money more, and you need to be careful, because I feel like if you want somebody to come in and kind of help you make more money, you have to be careful with this person. I'm feeling like this person cannot have the best interest, and it could cause you to be financially stuck in some way. That's what I'm getting for oppression. I'm feeling like I don't know if you do anything with cars, because I feel like this could be that untraditional thing, or like detailing cars or something with cars. I don't know. I'm getting a car. This could also just be movement. But definitely just make sure that whatever you do invest, especially if you're trying to make your own business, that you make sure that everything is under your name, that if somebody's trying to help you, you let them help you, but you make sure that overall you have the final decision. I'm getting this is an overall theme for your reading. I'm feeling like you just need to make sure that you make the choices that best fit you, not that fit everybody else. I feel like in the past, maybe you've trying to gear towards how other people feel. Not a people pleaser, but you definitely took other people's opinion into consideration more than yourself, and I feel like that could have hurt you along the line. And right now it's very much about what you want, because I feel like you have how do I say it? You have you make the best decisions. That's for you. You make the correct decisions for you, and sometimes you even make the correct decisions for other people, but I think it's just really trusting that part of yourself. So if somebody offers you something that glitters, make sure it's gold, basically. Let me see here. I want to get some clarification on this one, because this is what's, you know, race cars, something with cars. I'm saying something with cars. Detail cars. I'm just gonna keep talking until it comes to me, I promise. Yeah, you have to be patient. It's saying be patient with whatever decision you make. Don't try to rush into anything, especially if it's gonna be quick money, because quick money is what's the old saying? It's quick money is not long money. There we go. And it's, I feel like you're also gonna be, because the ten of wands is here, so some of your financial burdens might lighten up a bit, and it might be due to this that you want to start the second project. I do feel like it's a second project for you. I feel like you do have a day job, but you also want to make more income. I feel like it's that provider, that financially stable, is very very prominent with you. That's why I asked if you're a Virgo, but it's very prominent with you, and I feel like you're making these decisions for you in the long run. It's going to benefit you, especially right now since you're so young. This is just going to set you up for the future. I definitely see you setting yourself up in some way towards the future. How old are you? Like 21? I'm getting like a 21, 22, but yeah. Just to make sure that you're setting yourself up for the future financially. But like I said, be careful who you bring into this finance. I'm feeling like a couple of people could come up to you, but you gotta make sure that ultimately you make the decision, like who you feel is right. Let me see, where did my deck go? Oh, there it is. Now let's see for you spiritually. Is that it? Ooh, yes sir, yes sir. Okay, so this goes back to what I was saying. I only pulled two, but I already know what it's telling me. It's telling me you're going through some sort of I want to call it a spiritual awakening or spiritual realization. I feel like we talked about this. I feel like I said that you're more aware than you actually believe you are, and this is just confirming it for me. It feels like you're discovering more parts of yourself, and you're starting to realize that, hey, maybe there's more than to what meets the eye, and you're discovering that part of yourself. But I feel like also subconsciously you're kind of suppressing it. You feel like not that it's weird, but you feel like it's out of the ordinary, or that people might not accept you fully, but you have to start by fully accepting yourself. This is what I'm getting here. You have to stop suppressing that